Welcome to Unit 5, Contracts Used in Real Estate. There's a lot of stuff in here that I'll say, unless you get into the landlord side of business with all the different leases and the different types of things like that, that you won't necessarily use a whole lot in the buying and selling of real estate. But it is something that is throughout the tests that you take to get your exam and continuing education and going forward. There's a lot of things that go into leasing and all the different types of leases and stuff like that. So whether that's your plan or not, you need to know this information, and you need to understand this information at least enough to get you through getting your exam done and passing and all that good stuff. It talks in here about terminating contracts. Obviously, none of us want to ever have to do that, but it does happen. When sometimes it's out of your control, sometimes it's up to the lender, sometimes it's just life circumstances, things change. And unfortunately, somebody may lose a job or a significant other, whatever it may be. But there are a list of things and a list of ways and things that you need to understand in order to terminate, because there are some situations where you can terminate and they may accept, but then as a buyer, you forfeit your earnest money and you don't get that back, or no matter what the circumstance is, it just depends on the type of person you're dealing with on the other side. So it is important to understand all the ways that you can terminate, all the ways a contract can become breached. And there are certain things in that contract that you have specific timelines and specific deadlines to get stuff done. So if it says within 10 days, you as a seller have to provide a title policy, and the title company fails to get that done in the 10 days, well, it's not the title company's fault. It's ultimately the seller's fault, and the buyer can terminate. So even when the things are out of your hands, it's stuff that can affect you going forward. So it's a good chapter. It's got a lot of good information. Again, a lot of the stuff in there, I don't know that unless you get into the landlord world, I don't know that it's stuff that you will use a lot. But again, it's stuff that you have to understand going forward. So good luck, and we'll see you Unit 6.